All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just after starting the stream and I already have technical difficulties. Big up to my man, Warren. Welcome along to the stream, Warren. Good morning to you, my friend. You're up bright and early with the lark. The early bird catches the worm, and Warren is the early bird. He's been catching the worm for a while. My apologies, Warren, that I haven't been tuning into your live streams recently. I'm going to have a look at them today. I have been flat out at work at my new job, learning the ropes, getting to know the routine, man, and a couple of assaults along the way. But I'm not going to say more about that. That's private and for another day. Yeah, that's life working in a hotel, guys. But big up, man. Thank you to everybody for their continued support. Thank you, of course, to the main man, Warren. Like I said, I'm going to look at the content that you have made recently. After this stream, I'm going to check it all out and see what's going on. But big up to my man, Warren. Great victory for the team yesterday, guys. It went fantastic. Great victory yesterday. Arteta has put Painter away from it. I actually cancelled my BT Sports subscription. It ended yesterday because like a lot of the games weren't being shown. But I actually think yesterday all right, I'm back again, guys. Absolute disaster with the Wi-Fi at the moment. Absolute disaster. But I'm back again, trying to make things work. Big up to Tai, man. And big up to Warren. I started a new job, so I've been busy. But fantastic result yesterday, just to get us back in the mix for top four. We're currently in fourth position. Spurs, of course, had a stinker against Brentford. That also helped us. They didn't get the win they were looking for. You have to say, though, that Manchester United are a very weak team at the moment. Of course, I'm still making Arteta out, and I would love, right now, this minute, for a new manager with more experience to come in and take over at the helm, take over the reins, whichever way you want to put it, guys. I would just love a new manager to come in and guide the team forward. We need to be taken to the next level. We need to be taken forward. So it would be great if that happened. The monetization, it's building slowly. I hit the totals I needed, but YouTube is actually still updating. Like I have it all here on my laptop. I have the laptop here in front of me, my Mac. I went to my account and they're still updating the hours. So when I hit the 4,000 hours necessary, I know I almost have 4,200, but when I hit the 4,000, that's necessary. And of course, I've had the subscribers for the last year and a half or so. But I have my 1,000 subscribers and I have my 4,000 hours. But YouTube on the laptop, my account is still processing the hours. It's still updating. So it was at 3.6, now it's at 3,825. So it's slowly updating the hours. And that's basically it. But I monetized, it's just updating. I think it's going to be maybe another 3-4 weeks. So we'll have to see how that works out. I'm busy at the moment with the new job. I have a wedding in Ireland. I have to go back there in 3 weeks for my best friend's wedding, as much as that seems like a pun, but that is actually my best friend. So if I miss his wedding, I can never come back to Ireland again. Hi, Dave. Good morning to you. Hi, Ty, man. How are you getting on? I hope you enjoyed the victory yesterday. I hope you're upbeat. Let's see. McManus sense. What's the point of getting top four he's talking about? We don't want to get spanked in the CL. Club always a shit business, always bringing wrong players, and I don't think that will change if we do get CL. Great to see so many guys up so early on this Sunday morning. Big up yourselves, guys. I guess you weren't on the beer yesterday. Comment from Taib. I read a lot of negative comments about his league and very childish. His fan base need to raise their standards. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to League Owner's posts or his the content that he has produced. I'll be honest with you, Taib, but I'm going to have a look at it later because I'm off at work today. The wife is at work, so I have some time to put into my channel. So I'm actually going to give that a look and I'm going to check it out. But what exactly has been happening, Taib? I mean, what has been the general? Obviously, you're taking part in his live streams, you're watching and you're commenting. But what has been the actual? What's been going on there? I mean, a lot of negative comments towards Lee Gunner. Why? Because he's Mikel Arteta out and because he's standing up for what he believes in. The man is entitled to his opinion. And even if Lee Gunner was Mikel Arteta in, I would still respect his opinion. And I'm being honest. The man is entitled to his opinion. Whether it's Arteta in, Arteta out, he agrees with me or he doesn't. That's beside the point. You have to respect everybody's opinions, guys. People come on here, they write in the comments about me, this, that, and the other. They're not being respectful. Anytime you want to meet me face to face, we can discuss it further. You let me know. You know what I mean? Anytime, anywhere, I'll be there. And guys, this is real, yeah? So, let me know. I'll come along. Might bring a couple of friends, and we'll have a good time. We'll all be friends at the end. A couple of slaps will be thrown, but we'll all be friends. All right. The continual Arteta backers are filthy-minded idiots. The fanboys, the plastic fans, well, obviously the fancy Arteta. There's that whole aspect of it. They're actually in love with him. That's my opinion. But the hell with them. I mean, they have their opinions. I have mine. Regardless. Lee Gunner, I'm sure he's not bothered about those clowns. He's a man of the world. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. He's living it up over in Spain now. Like man of sense, if we do get CL, we need to spend big and bring in decent players. Partly Arsenal are in advanced talks with Gabriel Jesus. Would you take him? Absolutely. I would take that player. I think he's a very good player and he would be an addition to the squad. Give us that extra bit of power in the forwards. He's a very, very good player. But that's taking nothing away from Nketiah, in fairness. He's been very good recently. It's like he's turned the corner. It's been very, very good. But Martinelli is also good. Laka, of course, is finished at the club. I mean, he's got nothing left in the tank. In Martinelli, we have Nketiah. We need a striker. But we also need a midfielder. Someone that does it season long and not just 2 games in a row like Xhaka. Xhaka's 1 goal in the blue moon. We need someone that's going to give more than that. I'm not a good fan of Granit Xhaka, by the way, you might have guessed. Anyone that shows the armband of the club on the ground isn't worth anything for me. He died that day for me. He can go somewhere else and do something else. Warren with the Kamiyaya, we were all friends. Yeah, we'd all be friends. It's not a problem. Nice and easy, guys. As you see, Warren, my Luke Kelly. I'm drawing a little bit of a shamaz. I might clean it up and tidy it up later because I'd be scaring people in my job, you know, they're terrified of me. I actually scared 3 Americans yesterday. I scared the absolute life out of them. It was like 6:30 in the morning and I was going to work and it was light, yeah. It wasn't dark, it was light, the sun was up. Yesterday at 6:30 in the morning, I was walking into work, stone sober now, guys, sober as a judge. I wasn't drinking the night before. I walked into work and I saw 3 Americans on a corner. And they were looking for some place. And they were like looking around. And I honestly thought that they were going to the hotel where I work. So I said, "Oh, guys, are you going to this hotel?" You know, and they were like, they were freaking. But I made sure when I asked them that I walked over to them a little bit, but not too close. I kept my distance, you know. But they were freaking. They thought I was trying to mug them or something. I was like, "Oh, I'm working there." You know what I mean? If that's the place you were looking for, they're like, "Oh, no, thank you." I was like, "Oh, have a nice day." They were freaking, man. I freaked out some Americans. Sorry about that racket outside the window. I have the window open there. There's a couple of shish kebabs talking. Alright. Thank you very please. Cody Gappo would be a great signing for us and then quote for him in the summer. Hey Bruce saying, "Hey mate, share some jokes, please." Warren wants you to share some jokes, Taib. That man of sense. Would you give Eddie a new contract? Yeah, absolutely. I think he's worth it. I think he deserves to be given a chance. I'm not going to lie. It's a joke, mate. Oh, yeah. Taib, Warren doesn't want you to share any of your jokes. That was a joke in itself. It's too early for that. It's never the right time for Taib's gutter humour. You know what I mean? I'm joking, Taib. McManus Saints, how are you? Warren to McManus, how are you? McManus to Warren. How's it going, pal? Great to see the love, guys. Dave, do you have a scary side? To say I just want to run on the wrong side. No, I don't. I actually don't. You know, I'll be honest, I don't. I was on my break the other day in work. I'm not going to mention where I work or say anything about it. But I was on my break the other day in work, and I was having my breakfast. Like it was like 11:30 breakfast lunch. And myself and one of the English girls, we were having our break together. I'm not going to name her now. We were having our break together. A guest actually assaulted people downstairs, like, and she had a crutch. She was hitting them with it. I mean, she's lucky it wasn't me, man. I would have just taken the crutch off, and that would have been it. I wouldn't knock her straight out with one punch because that's not my style. She's a woman. I'm a man. You know, you get done for that anyway by the cops. But I would have handled myself within the facets of the law. So she's lucky, man. She would have been a wrong day with me. Wrong day, man. I'm telling you. Say no more about it. The things I would have said, you'd never hear the like of it again. Yes. Animal. Savage. I would have ripped her apart verbally, man. The things that would have come out of my mouth, you'd never hear the like of it again, guys. I'm not joking. I talk some serious stuff. I want to hear your joke this morning, by the way. Taib can text you privately because he's going to get me banned off YouTube. Dave, you need to add more fans in our WhatsApp group. The only reason I need to add more fans, Taib, is because you chased two of them away. So I'm not going to add any more. Maybe another couple. We'll see if they want it, but you know. Orange is going to make sense. Joanna's in the house. Nice to see you join the stream, Joanne. We're talking football as always. And which way we think things are going to go. With Arsenal right now, we'll have to see. Top four, is it possible? We'll have to see. A couple of comments coming in. It's all those weapons, mate, saying no more, you know what I mean? That's it. How do I get into the WhatsApp group? Do I send off 12 tokens to Kellogg's? If you send off 12 tokens to Kellogg's, you get a reflector for your bicycle wheel. You can put in between the spokes, but you don't get to the WhatsApp group. You get to the WhatsApp group by kissing my ass. I'm only joking. If you want to be in the WhatsApp group, I can add you to it. But now and again, Taib, he kind of like, you know, he has a mad one, and he posts some content, and it freaks everyone out. That's basically it. On Team Talk at Joanne, how are you? Geez, so many people awake so early this morning. It's great to see. People watching my stream. Thank you very much for your support, guys. I appreciate it. Reeb, Arsenal Alex ran away, and Warren slung us up from the group because scared of my ball bashing videos. I'm not kissing on it. I wouldn't blame you. It's hairy and it's old, and it's stinky. I wouldn't blame you. So many people up so early this morning. I tell you, none of you were drinking last night, obviously. I wasn't either. Have I still got that piece of equipment I had in Venezuela? No, I don't. I left it there. Warren, I'm better than yesterday. My feet were killing me. I think Joanna's looking for Warren to go up and give her a foot massage. That's what I can read from that. Or someone. Or the one of the cats to massage your feet. Get the cat to massage your feet later. That piece of equipment I had in Venezuela? No, I don't have it, unfortunately. I wish. You know what I mean? Magnum PI. I'd be, you know what I mean? I'd be laying the smack down. I have it tucked into my pants. You know what I mean? Under the shirt. Safety on, of course, in case it goes off and shoots me somewhere it shouldn't. And then my wife gets a divorce because my thing was blown off. But anyway, no, I don't have it, man. I had to leave it there. I couldn't bring it out of the country. You could probably. I got a load of cash out of the country, but I couldn't smuggle that out, you know. That would have been something. Just wait a second, let me do something quick, guys, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm going to show you something very cool. Just wait a second. It's on its way. So here it is. Much talked about. Warren already knows about this. All right, guys. That is signed by Pele. It's a $1 bill. It was signed by Pele back in Miami. I picked this up in Venezuela because a relation of my wife's, a relation of my father-in-law, had been in Miami back in the day. She's a Venezuelan woman, and she met the Brazilian football team when they were training in Miami. And she saw Pele and wanted his autograph. And the only thing she had in her pocket, a chance meeting in Miami with the Brazilian soccer club, was this dollar. And he signed it. So there you go. From Pele, guys. It says, Do amigo Pele. Your friend Pele. There you go. That is signed by the man himself. That's all she had in her pocket. And he signed it. All right. So there you go. The only reason I have it is because, of course, my wife, my father-in-law, he only gave it to her. He only gave it to us because I'm married to my wife, and he'd let his daughter take it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have it. So that's actually my wife's, so I have to be careful with that. Signed by the main man, guys, when he was with the Brazil squad training in Miami. All right, that's my claim to fame. Warren got up early this morning. Did you get out of Stan's wallet? Yeah, it fell out of Stan's wallet. Stan the man. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to have it, you know. It's not crazy or anything, but there you go. There's a story behind it. There's a story behind it. I see we have it in like a protective case because, you know, it's fragile and maybe it's valuable. Who knows? But I'm not gonna ever sell this. I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna put it in a frame and I'm gonna have it in the place where I live. And have it there. There's history behind this. There's a story behind that. Pele held this in his hand, yeah. He held this in his hand. He signed it. Of course, his health is absolutely terrible at the moment, so hopefully he'll be doing all right. Like I said in the earlier video, guys, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Cristiano Ronaldo, and then I'm going to move on. Big up to my man Ronaldo, man. I'm not a fan of his. I never have. I never will be. But he's been through hell recently. Big up himself. I feel sorry for him. I don't pity him. I feel sorry for him and his wife. It's a terrible thing they're going through. My thoughts are with him, man, for what that's worth. You don't know me from Adam, but I'm sure everybody is feeling. I'm sure everybody is feeling the same for Ronaldo. I mean, your heart goes out to him, man. He's going through a tough time right now. So big up Cristiano Ronaldo, man. Big up his 100 goal in the Premier League. Of course, it wasn't enough to stop Arsenal these days, the marauding Gunners. We put that game to bed easy enough. He's the only player that they have really in a real crap team. De Gea is not bad. De Gea is good. But Ronaldo has saved them on numerous occasions. Without him, they were not inside. So big up my man Ronaldo, man. I hope things get better for him soon. Beard is looking good. Yeah, it's coming on a bit. You know, it's a bit grey. Like there now, it's a bit grey, but fuck it. It is what it is. McManus since Warren's flirting with Joanne. A leper never changes his spots, McManus, man. Warren is trying to keep himself under control, but he can't. Warren's eating too much sugar. Must be the steroids he's on. I heard he's taking steroids, to be honest. Build up his upper body. You know what I mean? That's what I heard anyway. Okay. Well, nothing wrong. Nice bit of gentle flirting. Warren control the sugar levels. His sugar levels have gone through the roof. You know what I mean? This would be the perfect opportunity now to someone hit someone with a butt. It looks like I've scared her off. Nah, I'd say he's just playing with her cats or something. But I know Joanne, she wouldn't get scared that easily. She'll probably come back now with a vengeance in a couple of minutes, Warren. So, Warren's like the Hugh Hefner of the chat. The only difference between Warren and Hugh Hefner is Warren is alive. They're exactly the same apart from that. Warren and the Hefmeister. Oh, Joanna's back. Flirt away, Warren. Jesus. Wow. I'd exchange some phone numbers. Wow. Bit of a kiss and a cuddle. But the only thing is, Warren, her cats will protect her, you know what I mean? If you call around or whatever, the cats will be there. They'll tear you apart in the garden. Like, you'll be ripped to pieces, man. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. We're in fourth. Spurs slipped up a course yesterday. A 3-1 win. It was a good win. I'm just going to look at the highlights of it there, guys, and talk through it and see what was going on. Just let me watch the highlights there, guys, and I'll describe exactly what happened in the game. I was at work, of course, yesterday. Thousands and thousands and thousands of Arsenal fans around the place when I was coming home. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, guys. Just going to talk through what actually happened in the match. Teams lining up. Yeah, this is just a 3-minute video, guys. The teams came out. Arsenal in the ascendancy. Arteta was looking nervous. So was Ranić. Arsenal on the attack. Quick ball in. United's defence made a mess of it. Saka's shot. De Gea could only parry. And Tavares, that man Nuno Tavares, put it in. 1-0 to Arsenal after 2 minutes. And that was it, guys. Terrible celebration. He almost injured himself. But there you go. Cross into Saka in the box. He struck. De Gea could only parry it into the path of Tavares, who had an easy task in putting it. 1-0 to Arsenal after 2 minutes. Arsenal in possession. Ramsdale trying to play the ball out. Terrible pass. Very lucky that Fernandes didn't score there. Ramsdale tried to play the ball out, guys. It got caught, and Fernandes almost scored. And Dalot had a chance. Hit the crossbar. Saka again looking quick in the middle of the action. He got bowled over the penalty box. It broke to Nketiah, who put it in, but VAR called it off. VAR said it was offside. That was basically it. The goal was disallowed from Nketiah. That would have put us 2-0 up, but they said it was a foul on Saka leading up to that. Telles nudged him over in the box. Saka took the penalty himself, 2-0 to Arsenal. Things were going well. It was 32 minutes played, guys. We were 2-0 up. We took the lead after 2 minutes, 1-0. Half an hour later, we made it 2-0. United on the attack. A great ball in. A fantastic ball into the box. And that man, Ronaldo, he snuck in like a thief in the night, guys, and made it. He got a goal for United. It was now 2-1 to Arsenal. United back in the game, or so they thought. Great finish from Ronaldo. United on the attack. Handball in the penalty area. United with the penalty. And Fernandes is going to take it. And he's hit the foot of the post. And Odegaard absolutely delighted with that. Odegaard absolutely delighted. Ramsdale celebrating like there's no tomorrow. Right in front of Fernandes. He ran out to him celebrating. United on the attack again. Great chance from Dalot, but Ramsdale pushes onto the post. Still 2-1 to Arsenal. Great attack here from Arsenal. They're in the box. Saka, ball played away. El Neni gets it straight to Xhaka. He shoots 3-1. Cracking finish from Xhaka. He doesn't do it often enough. He's had 2 good games. He's got 1 goal, but he hasn't been at the races. He does it once in a blue moon. He's a nothing player. But there you go. And Arsenal win the game 3-1, guys. We're up into 4th. We're on 60 points, and we're looking good. Xhaka, of course, thinks he's the greatest player of all time after that game. That's far from the truth. He's still crap. You know what I mean? All right. Let's go through the comments. Yeah, they moved in. Yeah, they moved in downstairs. I'm living in a house here. They moved in downstairs. 2 students. So they have a garden outside. No comment, McManus. No comment. What matters? Warren, there's a single Chinese woman looking for a partner. Would you be interested? Laugh out loud. Warren, I have you a little present coming. It's a good job, Dave. Hasn't got mods otherwise. Yeah, but I have a lot of programs you can have when you visit to stay with your wife. That's nice. Are you going to deliver it in person? Shaq is the second coming of Christ according to some of our deluded fan base. He has 2 good games or decent games in a whole season and he gets 1 goal. And now he's the greatest player that ever lived. He honestly had the cheek to be like shaking guys' hands and stuff like he was something special. Man, rubbish player. He should be replaced. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're up into 4th, guys. But mainly because Spurs slipped up. I'm just going to look at the Premier League table now. Let's have a look at it together. Manchester City, of course, are first. 33 games played, 80 points. Liverpool, 32 games played, 76 points. I think today is the Merseyside derby against Everton. Let's see how that goes. Chelsea, 31 games played, 62 points. Arsenal, 33 games played, 60 points. Spurs, 33 games played, 58 points. Then come Man United, 34 games played, 54 points. They're done. They're gone. You know what I mean? Then come the Hammers, our next opponents. They're on 33 games and 52 points. We have to be careful. We're away to West Ham. We have to be careful. They're going to be up for it. That Judas, Declan Rice, that left the Irish camp to join the British camp. He's been having a good season. That Judas is not a bad player. But that's it, guys. We're in 4th position. We could qualify for the Champions League. But I agree with the McManus sense. We would be absolutely stuffed if we joined that. If we reached it. Well, let me just big up some of the guys' channels. We've got Warren, guys. Warren's Team Talk. If you haven't already, anybody watching, check out the man's channel. Do yourselves a favor. Warren's Team Talk. Like his videos. Subscribe. He's uploading a lot of content. He does his match day programs. Like yesterday, he had one. I'm going to watch it. I was working yesterday, but I'm going to watch it soon and see what he was talking about. See what was going on with it. I was intending to post it out loud. Warren, our fan base is a joke. Joanne Smitty's laughing. So many people up so early. The McManus sense. Also, guys, check out this man's YouTube channel. As I always say, I'm not going to say what it's about. It's not football, but he's a die-hard gooner his whole life, as long as he can remember. But guys, check it out. Check out his channel, like his videos, subscribe to his channel. Don't forget to click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time he uploads content. That's the name of the game. McManus sense. Our fan base is a load of Julians. Worse than that, man. Worse than that. They honestly think that Arteta and Xhaka are good enough for this club and can take us someplace. I have to disagree with that. The sooner Arteta leaves, the better. Xhaka, never been a player. Swiss League is his level, with all due respect to the Swiss League. Swiss League is his level. Why did a bald man paint rabbits on his head? Because from a distance, they look like hares. McManus says, cheers for the love, Dave. No problem. You have a good channel, man. I like it. And I'm going to look at your the content you produced this week as well. I've been up the walls with work. Up the walls, guys. But I'm going to check your content, McManus sense, and I'm going to check Warren's as soon as I come off here after the stream. There's no need to thank me, man. The pleasure is all mine. I enjoyed when you came on my channel, and at some point again, you can come on and guest again. It would be fun. And we talk football, but it won't be like an 8.5 hour marathon. And when you come on, I'm half gassed. We're going to do another one of those at some point, though. Maybe when I officially get monetized and everything is set up with my AdSense account and everything, I'll do like an 8.5 hour monster stream. Warren's Team Talk, ASAP, Joanne Smith. I'll try my best. How's that bald man, Julian? Julian, man, Del Boys, buddy. Big up to Kenny Ken for coming on my channel a couple of weeks ago. Kenny is an absolute gentleman. Big up to Kenny for coming on. I appreciate it. It was fun. It was really fun. So yeah, big up to him for coming on. It is what it is. Taib, Warren probably was, laugh out loud. Madison said, Blaster channel, mate, we'll definitely do it again. Warren said to get Joanne Smith. I will make sure you are entertained. All right, guys. But yeah, let's see our next matches. On 1st of May, Arsenal are away to West Ham. That's a Sunday. On another Sunday, our next game, we host Leeds United. Excuse me. The big one on the 12th of May, we're away at White Hart Lane against Spurs. On the 16th of May, we're away at Newcastle United. On the 22nd of May, we host Everton. And that's it. That's the end of the season, guys. There are 5 games, but West Ham are next on the agenda for us. It's going to be interesting, no doubt about it. We'll have to see how things work out there. Spurs got a real land yesterday against Brentford. Couldn't get the win they needed. Arsenal got the win, and we're flying high. So it's as simple as that. We're looking good right now again. Getting back into it. But it is what it is. Saw a picture of Kurt Zuma there. Hope he's not been kicking any more cats. I'm not going to mention that in front of Joanne about Kurt Zuma. But yeah, the infamous cat kicker, that clown. But yeah, that's when he was really wanking on camera. How he was going on Juma. John Smith, West Ham next. The fan base need to question themselves as to why they have faith in Arteta. I don't see how this Lego head is going to win us a league title. Like, I'm working with a Spurs fan. Again, I left my old job. I joined this new job, and there's another Spurs fan there. But he's a cool guy, a very friendly guy, pure Londoner. Like we were saying yesterday, he agreed with me. I said to him, the difference between finishing 4th or 5th or 6th and actually challenging for the title is massive. There's like a group of 2 or 3 teams. You could say Man City, Liverpool, maybe Chelsea too. And then there's the rest of the teams till 6th, 7th place. And then there's another group. There's like 4 groups in one. The contenders, the teams that always scrape into 4th, 5th or 6th, like Arsenal. Then you have the teams below them, Europa League or whatever. And then you have the teams like in the middle. And then you have the teams in the relegation. So there's not like, in the top 6, there's only really 2 teams that are competing for the league, really. And Arsenal are a million miles away from that. Even if we get 4th, if we do get Champions League football, we're a million miles away from actually challenging for the league. There's no way that's going to happen, that we're going to win the league under Arteta. That's never going to happen. And as soon as a lot of these deluded fans, like I agree with you, Taib, as soon as these plastic fans, these Arteta fanboys, whatever you want to call them, as soon as they wake up and smell the coffee and realize that, the better. Because we need a real manager to take us forward. Not a has-been, not a bit player at the club, not a yes man like Arteta. We need someone with a pair of cojones that's going to come and take the team forward. Comment from Joanne, but I agree with you, Taib, man. Good point. Joanne Smith, West Ham will be a test. Yeah, it's going to be a massive, massive test. Away to West Ham is a massive challenge. They're really going to put it up to us. They have had a fantastic season so far. They have a great team. To underestimate them would be a real mistake because they are firing on all cylinders. They're going to really put it up to us. I mean, they're going to love that we're going to their ground. And they're going to really try to put it up to us in that game. It's not going to be easy. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be a massive, massive game. Great to see people tuning in my live stream. I appreciate it. So many people up bright and early. I honestly thought when I came on, I would be like at 0. No one would be watching for the whole stream. Because let me know, actually, guys. I had people telling me yesterday, like McManus Sense, like Joanne Smith, people telling me yesterday that they weren't getting any notifications to my videos. So when I was like today, I had this one premiered. I had this one lined up to start at 10:05. Did you all actually get notifications of that I was uploading content? Did you get a notification that I had uploaded content yesterday, or that I was planning a video? Please let me know, because McManus and Joanne told me yesterday that they got no notifications, even though they should have. Even though they're subscribed to my channel, they received no notifications. So please let me know about that, guys. Those of you not getting notifications, maybe you need to unsubscribe and then subscribe again. But let me know, did that work for you, Joanne? And what about you, McManus? Did you do it and did it work for you? Simple unsubscribe, subscribe. Every game now, between now and the end of the season, will be a cup final. Exactly, Warren. Definitely. Would I take Moyes at Arsenal? No. McManus Sense. The annoying thing is the fan base is so diluted. All these Arteta sexuals do my head in. I got asked by a guy I used to work with, a young fella, I don't like Arteta, then why do I watch Arsenal? To be honest, I wouldn't even dignify that with a comment. I wouldn't even dignify his question with a reply. Yeah, a young fella. That's what it sounds like. I would say something as that, McManus. I wouldn't even dignify that with a reply. You know what I mean? You watch Arsenal because you have supported the club all your life, and you were supporting the club before Mikel Arteta came along. So why would you not watch Arsenal or support them now just because we have the bad fortune of him being manager? You supported the team long before he came along, before Arteta came along. So why wouldn't you watch Arsenal? Why wouldn't you support them? I wouldn't even dignify his question with a reply, with an answer, to be honest. The guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He may be young, but he needs to be respectful. You know what I mean? He needs to understand everyone doesn't think along the same lines as him. You know what I mean? And the way he asked that question, it was not respectful. He needs to be respectful, or he could get checked. All right, let's see. Warren, have you got your bus sorted out for the parade? Yeah, you need to get your bus sorted out for the parade, Warren, when we win the title. Joanne got notifications today. That's good. Dear Cheek told me to do that if I didn't get notifications. Ah, he told you to unsubscribe and then subscribe again. That's nice. That was some good advice. Joanna sent me 31 videos of her crystals. Joanne, one day I will point to that prick to McManus, I meant to ask you, what is the situation? What is your profile picture? What is that? Who is that? I'm going to look at your videos when I come off here, Joanne. It's like ASMR. You actually have a very relaxing voice, Joanne. I don't know that anyone tell you that. See? Who is that, McManus? Who is that? What is that? Okay, you got the notifications, guys. That's nice. That's good. So, Warren, have you got any plans for any live streams? What have you got planned recently? Like I said, when I come off here after this, I'm actually going to check out what quality, the content that you uploaded, and the quality control. Warren got the notifications, but yeah, what have you got actually planned, Warren, for your channel? Oh, shit. I deserve that. Oh. Oh. Very hot today, guys. Very hot today. The air is hot today, guys. Crazy hot here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So business is booming, you know what I mean? Selling a lot this year. Alright. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I got the guns. Gotta back it up sometimes. Alright. Let's go on at McManus comment again. Following on from my last comment, I said to him, I don't support Arteta, the owners. I support Arsenal. I told him, don't talk to me about Arsenal, man. I supported them before you were even thought of. That was a good answer. I'm doing my review show on Tuesday. My profile pic, he's called Charlie. Chuck, or also known as Uncle Peter. He was a character when he was to appear with Vic Rees and Bob Marley. Vic and Rees, the bus is coming, man. Hello. Bus is coming, is that? What exactly does that mean? Anyway. Not doing that. You actually have a channel, Joanne. If you have a channel, I will support you too, yeah? Just like McManus. Thank you for all your support, guys. Thank you for watching this live stream. I'm going to go on as long as people are watching. Get a couple hours in early in the day, boost my channel. But thank you for your support, guys, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm just going to keep it going. Joanne actually has a channel. If you have a channel, Joanne, I'll give it a follow too, yeah? I'll support it. I'll subscribe, of course. Any of you out there, guys, if you have some time today, if you're at home, just play my channel, guys. Play one of my playlists and just let it rock. You know what I mean? Just play my Old School Gunner playlist for me. Support that. Or I sent you videos of my crystals I've out, but I left the witch one out as she's sitting on the thing beginning with M that is in the sky. No, I haven't got a channel laugh out loud. You should actually make a YouTube channel, Joanne. I'm actually being serious. I'm not about Arsenal Football Club. You can talk about that maybe sometimes, but whatever you like. But about the actual the crystals and what you're interested in. I mean, a lot of people are interested in that kind of thing. A lot of people are interested in that. The thing is, with Arsenal Football Club, it's like a niche. It's just for Arsenal fans mainly. Of course, I'm asking people in work to support my channel too, regardless, but it's mainly for Arsenal fans. But the thing you do, Joanne, is more widespread. It's open to everybody to enjoy. I think it would be a success. And if you made a little bit of money with it, an extra little bit of income, where's the harm in that? You know what I mean? You're providing entertainment for people. I've just been asked to be a mod on a crystal page. Oh, I thought you had us. We were talking about crystals. Sorry. Yeah, Joanne, you should. I'd watch. Yeah, make a channel. It would be cool. I would watch too. All right, let's see the news going on in the Premier League. Tuchel on unexpected goals and unexpected goals costing Chelsea. The talk of the cult hero at Liverpool, Matip. He's the catalyst behind Liverpool's title charge. He's their understated defender, is finally enjoying an injury-free run in the side, and the results are there from all to see ahead of Sunday's Merseyside derby. Xhaka's leadership at Arsenal clear. Let's read this now. This is going to drive the McManus mad. Premier League hits and misses. Granit Xhaka's leader road at Arsenal clear after helping them beat Man United. Man City put in muscle-flexing performance to trash Watford. Eric Ten Hag's Man United task just got bigger, and Aston Villa's scoring problems continue. There's been plenty of change at Arsenal throughout Mikel Arteta's reign at the Emirates Stadium, but one constant has been Granit Xhaka. Earlier this month, he admitted he was close to leaving the club after clashing with the home fans. My bags were packed, the passports were out, Xhaka told the Players' Tribune. I was done with Arsenal, finished. There was a contract on the table from another club, and all I had to do was sign. However, it was Arteta's arrival at the club months later and his intervention which convinced Xhaka to stay, and 2 years later the Switzerland international is just as important for the Spaniard. Xhaka's name is not always up in lights, especially for wonder strikes, but against Man United, the 29-year-old provided what could be a huge moment in Arsenal's season, and one that could propel them towards a top-4 finish. Arsenal were feeling the heat against Manchester United, who were piling the pressure on the Gunners' creaking backline as they went in search of an equaliser. Xhaka stepped up just when the club needed him with a thunderbolt of a strike to seal what could prove to be a vital win this season. Yeah, he's a crap player anyway, that's my opinion. Granit Xhaka, big player for Arsenal. Maybe me and my sister will do a channel. That would be cool, Joanne. That would actually be cool. Mine's not about football. I talk about men's fragrances and also do a little bit of live gaming from time to time too. You do live gaming too? All right. I'm actually looking at some point when I finally settle in London to get a PlayStation, to get FIFA, and I think I'll do some live gaming on my channel, you know. People might find that of interest. That's what the documentary is going to be terrible. Oh yeah, the one on Amazon, isn't it? Xhaka, a leader, do me a favor. Exactly, man. When I read that kind of tripe, that kind of crap coming out, Sky Sports, man, they kissed the ass of Man United, also Arteta and Xhaka. I mean, before the game yesterday, they were talking about Manchester United this and Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo this and Cristiano Ronaldo that. I mean, the game was at the Emirates. It's just like the bias and those two clowns, Arteta and Xhaka. I think in the documentary they're going to have Arteta signing a new contract. Oh, God. I bloody hope not. Yeah. Oh. Well, he's not going anywhere. He's here to stay now for the moment. That Muppet. Oh, yeah. That would be fun. Yeah, we could play FIFA. We could play FIFA. It would be fun. I could teach you how to play. You know what I mean? I have a certain playing style. I like to call it Turkish Delight. And ask me why I call it that, but it's just so fluid, the movement and the passing and the position. The way I play is like spiritual. You know what I mean? I'm at the next level of, FIFA gamesmanship. I honestly think I would enter one of those competitions and probably win it halfway through. They would just give me the title and like 100,000 or something. But yeah, my gameplay is actually spiritual. How many, Dave? Teach me how to play. I'll teach you how to play. It's good you got a sense of humor, man. It's good you got a sense of humor. I'm an alright player, though, but I had a couple of friends of mine back in Switzerland. They were in the top league. They were in the very first league of all the players. One guy was like number one in the league he was in the top league. He actually got to number one. He was very, very good. He played with Real Madrid and he played with Bayern. He always played with teams that were very quick in defense, just fast. You know what I mean? Quick all over the field, but the main thing was that they were defensively quick, fast players to bring the ball out. He was very good. Chris Lee is his name. He comes on sometimes. You wouldn't be able to play those competitions, mate. You're not a virgin. Yeah. It's been a long time since I was a virgin. But yeah, a lot of them, yeah, they look like mummy's boys. Their mum was holding them by the hand and she drove them to the tournament. Nerds. Let's see. Ragnick on Man United. Dressing room, I don't see an issue. Man United boss Ralph Rangnick on dressing room atmosphere. I don't see that there is an issue. Dressing room unrest. I think the whole group they get on reasonably with each other. I'm not daring to say that they get on well with each other, but I don't see there was an issue with regard to the atmosphere in the locker room. Dressing room unrest at Manchester United. Yeah, Paul Scholes saying that he was speaking with Jesse Lingard and that Jesse Lingard told him that the Man United dressing room was an absolute disaster. That could be playing a part in it too. I mean, the atmosphere in the dressing room is very, very important. I mean, there is no doubt about that. Simple as. I bet the price in punting has gone up as they will need it now. A place where I used to work, stock those shirts they used to wear. They have a competition. A place where I work used to stock those shirts they used to wear. They have a competition. They all play on Twitch. It was two mediocre teams playing yesterday. Defense bad on both sides. Yeah, the defending was pretty bad. United are shocking though. I mean, you can say what you want about Arsenal. We have our problems. But United were absolutely shocking. I mean, the first goal, God almighty. Arteta has sorted out our defence. Both defences were shocking yesterday. Exactly. Warren was saying that as well. When we lost those 3 games recently, those 3 games in a row, those very important matches, Arteta has sorted out the defence. The defence is shocking. Yesterday wasn't a test, but I will say good on the Arsenal coach for applauding Ronaldo. Yeah, I said it at the start of the stream. I said it in my other video. Poor Ronaldo. I mean, what he's been going through. I just read there now in Sky Sports that he actually he told Rangnick he didn't feel well enough to take the penalty. Fernandes took it and he missed. Yeah, I think if they had got that penalty and gotten back into it, it might have been a different game. But I honestly think Arsenal were still playing better than them and probably would have come out on top. But who's to say? If United had drawn level, anything was possible. But it is what it is, yeah. It is what it is. We got the win. We got the 3 points. But big up to that man, Ronaldo, man. It's been an awful, awful time for him. He's going through right now the worst thing that anyone could ever go through, and the worst kind of pain that anyone could ever feel. So, yeah, my thoughts are with him, man. As I'm sure all of you are feeling for him right now. I mean, he's always been a good professional. I'm not a fan of his. He's an honest professional. He's hardworking. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Not the greatest, but he's one of the greatest. Um, he has my respect. No, he has it even more. But he's a model professional. And you know one thing about him? He's not a dirty player. You never see him getting involved in fouls or this or that. He keeps his nose clean and he plays football. So respect to him. An incredible talent. I will never forget the hat trick he scored for Portugal against Spain. When it looked like Spain, I don't know which tournament that was, when it maybe won the Euros, but when it looked like Spain were actually coasting. His hat trick against them, I mean, what's that idiot that used to play for Real Madrid? That fouler of a defender. But he was the guy that hurt Mohamed Salah in the Champions League. But his face when Ronaldo struck in the free kick right into the roof of the net, I'll never forget it. But yeah, incredible talent, Ronaldo. Definitely one of the greatest players that ever lived. Like I said, not the greatest in my opinion, but definitely one of the greatest. It's very hard to say who's the greatest player. There's been so many going through the years. And before TV became big business in football, there were so many great players, never documented. Training is different now. Everything has changed. Guys in years gone by didn't have the same opportunities. The football game wasn't the same. Football had changed. It's very hard to say who would be the greatest player. There's been so many great players. So yeah, but Ronaldo, he's one of the greatest. No doubt about it. All right. Let's see. Let me just get up BBC Football. Thank you for everybody tuning in anyway. I appreciate it. BBC Sport. Man United's Champions League hopes gone. Yeah, of course. Are Man City facing a summer Jesus dilemma? How do Man United solve a problem like Fernandes? Newcastle turnaround has been incredible. Shearer. Barnsley part company with hedge coach Asbaghi. Paris Saint-Germain win 10th title but angry fans leave early. Bayern seal 10th straight Bundesliga title. Government to launch women's football review. Eriksen feels the love during Spurs reunion. Real Betis beat Valencia to the Copa del Rey. Jesus hits 4 to send Man City 4 points clear. 10-man Rangers dig deep to win at Motherwell. Eriksen shines as shot shy Spurs held by Brentford. Inter Milan beat Roma to go top of Serie A. Arteta praises magnificent Arsenal. Say no more about clown. 4 games in the Premier League today, guys. They all kick off. 3 of them kick off at 2 p.m. The big one kicks off at 4:30. It's Brighton, Southampton, Burnley, Wolves, Chelsea, West Ham. And the big one is at 4:30. Liverpool, Everton, the Merseyside derby. A game of huge importance for Liverpool's Premier League title chances. Oh dear, I think I frightened Warren off. I think he just fell asleep. I don't think he's actually gone. I think he just fell asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep myself. I need to stretch out, man. Oh no, 37, 33. But yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm going to knock off the live stream now. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Joanne Smith. And thank you to the McManus Sense. Thank you to Warren's Team Talk. Thank you to Taib for tuning in. And yeah, thank you to everybody for tuning into my live stream. I appreciate it. Just a couple of new comments coming in. Milton, top game in one of Arsenal Spurs. McManus says, I've been up since 5:30. Had a few words last night and fell asleep on the sofa. Great stream, pals. Speak soon. Yeah, speak soon. And take it easy, guys. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Somebody just tuning in. Raviel Burton Danbro, just waking up and watching a player put us. They said, that's okay. I'll keep going for a while. A couple of people are watching. So you're after joining in if you want to put up a few comments. I'll keep going for a while. But let me know what you thought about the game yesterday. And what do you think about Arsenal's top 4 finish? Chances of actually getting into the Champions League. We're now in 4th position, 2 points above Spurs. We have to play them at the Shite Hart Lane. Next up for us is West Ham. Do you honestly believe, Raviel, that we can actually get top 4? It's 6-0 here in Antigua. Wow. And if we get Champions League, we would be out first round. It would be difficult in the Champions League for Arsenal, there's no doubt about it. Sorry, I kind of switched off there, guys. I was just where Antigua actually was. I was actually in Venezuela last year, Javier. I was telling you, I was in Venezuela for like 6 months last year. That seems like a long time ago now. A lot has been going on since I got back here to London. But yeah, I was in Venezuela for 6 months. I had a great time. It was a very nice time. So yeah, I wasn't too far away from you. I was also in Punta Cana for like a week. Dominican Republic. Yeah, we're in the mix. We have a chance. Um, it's obviously not. It's not rock solid. Like we're not. There's not. It's not guaranteed that we're going to get top four. A lot of the people tuning in here, they think that if we do get the top four, that we are going to get absolutely annihilated. That we are going to get stuffed in the Champions League. I think it's going to be too much for us. That we'll get a hiding to nothing if we actually qualify. It could end up like that. But if we do get into the top four, if we do manage it in the summertime, Arteta and Edu, they can't be as lethargic as they have been in the past. We need to strengthen the squad completely. Players are going to have to be brought in. We need to get players to come into the team, and we need to strengthen if we're going to be in the Champions League. It's as simple as that. Because if we don't, we won't make it out of the group stage. And what is the point? Imagine the effect it's going to have on our league form. We need strength in depth, and we need to bring in a lot of players. It's as simple as that. If that doesn't happen, for whatever reason, we're going to find ourselves in deep, deep trouble. It's as simple as that. There's no other way around it. It is what it is. Joanne, I don't think we will be out in the first round. We'll probably get four solid players for sure, at least. Yeah, we need to get some solid players. We need to bring in some new talent into the squad, into the team. A couple of players are going to have to make way, of course, in certain areas, but we could definitely do with strengthening the defense, the midfield, and the attack. Goalkeeper, Ramsdale hasn't been in the best of form recently, but I honestly think it's okay. I think we can keep him as it is, but we definitely need a little bit of strengthening in certain areas. There's no doubt about that. Joanne is replying to you, Rafael, man. She thinks we're going to be ripped apart. If we don't strengthen as we should be, that could happen. I mean, I'm not a dreamer. We haven't been in the Champions League in a long time, and a lot of the players we have no experience in it. And a lot of the players we have are substandard. There are a lot of very good teams in the Champions League. A lot of very good teams. It's the highest level of club football. So it would be really, really difficult. Vale Burton, why would we be ripped apart? Okay, man, there you go. Why would we be ripped apart? She's already on the keyboard, I can tell. She's already typing it up. But man, a sense. I want proper proven players, not the same 17-year-old as tipped as the next Messi. I don't want a project. We need a finished article now. Exactly. And if we go into the Champions League, it's going to take time. If we sign players in the summer for the Champions League, it's going to take time for these players to settle. They're going to need time to settle. There's no doubt about that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me just check something quick, guys. Well, we're shit. Can you imagine if we get someone like Bayern? And good evening. Or good evening. Um, Old school gunner. Yeah, with a K. Old school with a K, man. All right, let me ask you this. Ask away, man. Ask away. I'm listening. All right. See this question. Welcome along, Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Good morning, man. Good morning. I hope you're keeping well. Guys, if you haven't checked out this man's channel, do yourselves a favor. Subscribe to his channel, like his videos, comment in the comment section below, and make sure when you subscribe that you click on the notifications bell. You get notified every time he uploads content. That's the important thing. Rafael Burton with this question for me. When a team sack a manager, they still have to pay. They do, as far as I know, if it's actually within the contract. Like if they let him go at the end of his contract, I don't think they do. But if it's actually within the confines of his contract, of course they have to give him a pay deal. Of course there's this, of course there's that, because he has a legally binding contract. So the man would have to be paid off. Sometimes I think they just do it out of the goodness, for everything he's done for the club, they'll give him a payoff. But yeah, it would be a payday for Arteta, no doubt about it. Joanne, I have lost confidence in Arsenal. I'm bored with Arteta. I just want to slap him. Yeah, that speaks for itself, really. I hope that's after answering your question, Raviel Burton, over there in Antigua. But yeah, Joanne shooting from the lip. Raviel, ha ha ha. She finds Joanne's humour appealing, as do we all. That's our Joanne. She shoots from the lip. She doesn't mess around. I need a haircut and a half, man. Look how thick my hair is. Look. And I've had a shower, guys. I washed it. I look like Elvis, man. Look at me. I actually look like Elvis. Jesus, I need a haircut and a half. Look, no wonder I have the cap on. Trying to hide the shame. You know what I mean? Trying to hide the embarrassment. I need a haircut and a half. But yeah, how do you feel about the win yesterday, Raviel? How do you feel about that? Were you happy with the win? Who do you think was our player, our man of the match, the player that performed the best for Arsenal? Ramsdale has been going through a bit of a dip, but he's still a good goalkeeper. He's still playing with the same passion and intensity. His form has been a little bit shaky, but it is what it is, He did a job for us yesterday. He saved a good couple of shots. He pushed him onto the post, pushed him onto the bar. The one day he tried to play out from the back that almost cost us a goal, the chance for Fernandes, that he should have scored. He's just got to be careful when he's playing the ball out like that, because he telegraphed the pass and it was easily intercepted. It was almost a goal. Of course, United made their fair share of mistakes also. They were making mistakes all over the field. So it is what it is, It is what it is. Yesterday, you thought El Neni was the best player. Yeah, he didn't have a bad game, in fairness. And he set up that one for Xhaka, He intercepted quick, hit to Xhaka struck it, and make it 3-1 and secure the points. It was a quick bit of intercepting from El Neni. He was quick to react. He got the ball, he moved it out, and we were 3-1 up. Got it to Xhaka. Xhaka struck first time, and that was the end of that game, set, a match. No chance for Ronaldo or Fernandes and for anything to do anything. It was all over bar the shouting. There was 3-1 in the 70th minute. They had over 20 minutes to get back, but they couldn't. So, did I watch the Tottenham and Brentford game? No, I was working. Had a very busy day yesterday, so I didn't get to see any of it. I might watch the highlights later, but of course, Christian Eriksen playing for Brentford. He got a warm reception from the Spurs players and their fans. But yeah, Spurs, the wheels have come off. They haven't been playing well. David Raya. I can see why Arsenal wanted him. He's really, really good. Who is this player? I never heard of him. The keeper. Brentford goalie. Wow. Everyone is really up on who this guy is except me. I feel embarrassed. I apologize for my ignorance. I didn't have a clue who that guy was. The keeper for Brentford. Yeah, to be honest, I think Ramsdale is doing a job for us. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. He's had a couple of slips. He's been slipping in the last couple of games, but it's bound to be like that. The form goes up and down. He's a very good goalkeeper. I'm happy with him at the club. I haven't had a look at this guy though, but for me, Ramsdale is doing a good job, and I want to swap him. Maybe that guy can come in and be second goalkeeper, and we can get rid of Leno. We can sell him, but we can offload Burnt Leno. But yeah, for Ramsdale as a replacement to him, if that's what you're talking about, I'm happy enough for Ramsdale. Joanne Smith, I think City have got the title. Let's see how Liverpool do today against Everton, because Everton are going to really try to put a spanner in the works. They're going to try to do something. Frank Lampard has got Everton pumped up for the game. So let's see how it works out. It's not going to be an easy game by any means for Liverpool, but let's see. It's a massive game for them. They really need to win and keep the pressure on Everton. They're playing catch-up on Manchester City. They play catch-up the whole time against them. So they're constantly chasing. So it's not going to be easy for them. John Smith offload Arteta first. Yeah, that would be practical. Yeah, in fairness, to offload that cloud. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. It's been a long week for the old school gunner, so just keep there talking on and chatting. But it's a massive game today for Liverpool, and like I said, they're constantly playing catch up with Manchester City. That's what Manchester City have as the big advantage. They're ahead of them by a point the whole time. And Liverpool have to constantly play catch up. That puts a pressure on itself. But Jurgen Klopp will have the team motivated. He's going to have them ready for the game. He's going to have them playing to their fullest, and I'm sure he will have them mentally prepared, not just physically. It's not just what you do on the training ground. He will have them ready to go into a battle and ready to really put it all on the line. They need to do something. It's an enormous game for them. Like so they need 3 points to pressure on City, but it is not going to be easy because Everton are really, really going to put it up to them. There's no doubt about that in my mind. It's going to be quite a hard game. Joanne, I would like a debate with you when I'm not Arteta in. You want to debate Joanne? Oof. Another victim for Joanne. Another victim. We got 2 home games left. Yeah, we do. We got 2 home games left. I can't believe that we beat Chelsea and we beat United. We beat Chelsea away and then we beat United at home. I never thought we would get anything out of those 2 games, to be honest. I thought United were going to turn us over, even though they have all their problems. Because we always underperform in games like that. And beating Chelsea really put the confidence. I made United nervous before the game. I knew they were in trouble there. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it is what it is. Say no more about it. Just laying back, relaxing now, guys. For those of you that don't know, my channel actually hit the targets for monetization, but it's still uploading with YouTube. There's still like it's updating with YouTube every day, so the hours are being muted. So I have to wait a while until the 4,000 are actually there. At 3,825, that's like 3,536. So it's going slow. But hopefully at some point it's going to get there, and I'm actually going to have maybe in the next month. I think it's going to take at least another 2 or 3 weeks before it's monetized, before the hours update. But I have the hours I need. I'm just waiting for it all to go through. So hopefully it'll go a little bit faster. And then I can actually get my channel monetized and I can actually produce content and maybe make a little bit of money. It would be nice. We have a few players we need to offload. Bench shite one of them. this has started a debate. I'll let you do it yourselves, guys. I'll just give myself a shoulder massage. Yep. That's a good point, Joanne. Just having some hula hoops. $50 million for him is a bit crazy. Sorry, there's some hula hoops. Sticking to my healthy regime. John Smith, I bet Brighton couldn't believe it, getting 50 million for him. Laugh it out. Like, man, since we offloaded Alba and let him go for free in January, we brought nobody in to replace him. That's shocking business. Yeah, that was, for me, that was the crazy one. That was the crazy one, letting Alba go on a free. Bringing nobody in to replace him, we could have really got ourselves in trouble there. When you do that, no matter your situation, if you're top of the league or bottom of the league, or going for fourth like Arsenal, that could have really derailed our efforts to get fourth place. It did derail our efforts to get fourth place. We've been struggling for goals until recently. I mean, we have been, and we lost those 3 games in a row recently. But the thing is, it's true. We let Alba go on a free. We never brought anybody in to replace him. We lost money, and we didn't bring anyone to replace him. That could have really, really cost us. What a decent player he's got his rams now. I agree with Joanne. The only decent player that Arteta did bring in was Ramsdale. I actually agree with that. He's a good player. The rest of them, we just go to the bathroom, guys. I just need to take a little break. I'll be back in a second, okay? All right, I'm back. Just had to take a pit stop. Interesting debate here, guys. Interesting question there. Let's see what Joanne makes of this. She's winding up for this. It's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, and we're not even challenging for the title. If we scrape into the Champions League, it's going to be by luck, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think, in fairness, Raviel, I don't think Joanne is looking for the urgent success, like that instant success. She's being patient, but we're not developing under Arteta. There's been no improvement as such. We're only into fourth place now because the teams around us are really struggling. Spurs, West Ham have gone a bit. United are gone completely. If it wasn't for that, you know, maybe they are, man, but maybe they are, but that's their business. I mean, that has no reflection on Arteta's situation with Arsenal. And if Arsenal want that manager to go, if Arteta is sacked, and if they have to pay him, then so be it. You know what I mean? That's no reason to keep a manager if you're worried about the financial side of things. We should sack him anyway because it's going to cost us either way. You know what I mean? There's no easy way out of the situation. But the club has money. I mean, Arsenal do have a bit of money. Do you want me to comment? Did I ever say I wanted Emery out? What I will say, we'd have Tyree chance for me. Not much of a couple of FA Cup wins, Joanne. That's about as good as it's gotten for us. We haven't won the league since 2004. That's actually 18 years now. People who actually want to realise that. Taib in the mix. Taib, man, give your opinions on what you think about it. What do you think about what Rabiel is saying? Yeah, let us know about it. That's just football. Everyone struggles. The league isn't getting easier. Interesting opinions here. Two completely opposite sides of the same coin. All right, guys. Cool it down a small bit. Get me banned off YouTube, man. Interesting one, guys. Interesting one. 18 years, yeah, Joanne. It's 18 years since we won the league. We won it in the 2003-2004 season. 18 years. I think that was the Invincibles. 18 years since 18 years. Again, getting easier, but it's up to the club to bring in quality players. Bill Burton and Murray both, a positive conversation we are having. 18 years is a long time. But yeah, I honestly myself, I would just like to see a better manager come in and replace Mikel Arteta. That's how I feel. We should treat Arteta with respect when he goes, if he goes. But I would like to see a new manager come in that's actually going to help us progress and push for the title. Sorry for wanting to win something after 18 years. Yes, that's success straight away. Yeah, sure, laugh out loud. We're getting fed up after 18 years. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And we haven't even challenged. We never challenged. I mean, how long has Arteta been at Arsenal? What has he done? Arteta has weakened our squad in January. He spent 250 million last summer. What did we bring in to push us on? That's true. I mean, 250 is a lot of money. Like Joanne, 18 years, man. 18 years. And we haven't challenged in any of those years. Maybe 2004, 2005, we had a go. 2006, we got into the Champions League final. 2006, won the Champions League. But it's been tough. It's been tough. I mean, Burton is serious. I think he is, man. I think he's serious. I don't think he's joking. McManus senses a serious guy. And he supported the club since 1989, I believe, or maybe 1987, if I'm doing you an injustice, my friend. But he supported the club a hell of a long time, since the 80s. Tell you with the comment back in Arteta's a sickness in itself. Arteta's getting it. Since 1985, you've been supporting the team. That's a hell of a long time. That is a long time. All right, Ravi, with a question there, guys. This is directed at Joanne, Taib, and McManus. Let me know what you think of this question, guys. So let me ask you this: should Conte be sacked at Spurs? You make it that, guys. So how long has Conte been there? Not long. Arteta has had much more time. I mean, there has been slight improvement. I will give Arteta that, but to me, that's down to the players that we have at the club now at the moment. And he didn't bring all of those players in. We got lucky that they came through the Hale End Academy. A lot of the players we have are bottlers. They're spineless in certain games. They're cowards. No leadership. But that all comes down to the manager too. I mean, he can dictate everything really. And he should be teaching them also. Look, there's two sides to every story, yeah. But for me, I would just like to see a proven manager take over at the club and bring the team forward. It's as simple as that. Even with the comment there, interesting. Spurs don't have standards. It's between Conte and the club and what they do. Laugh out loud. Taib, he's directly asked you a question, man. What standards? He's asking a genuine question. What do you make of that, Taib? McMahon has sent in with an answer. Conte hasn't been at Spurs as long as Arteta's been in Arsenal. Look at what Conte did at Chelsea and Inter. Arteta has done nothing in Arsenal. Spent 250 million last summer and only improved one position. That is true. Goalkeeper. You know what I mean? Goalkeeper has improved. Ramsdale in place of Leno. Leno was shocking. But I mean, apart from that, he hasn't done much in like $250 million. 250 million now. It's a lot of money. Like you can say about Abramovich and Chelsea, he put in like 1.5 billion. Okay, so like 5 times that. But that's over a hell of a long time. And look at the rewards that Chelsea have got in place of that. 5 league titles, 2 Champions League. Chelsea have got rewards for their investment from Abramovich. Now that's ancient history now, yeah. That's game, set, and match for Abramovich. That won't be happening again now for Chelsea. But they won 5 league titles and 2 Champions League. Now look at the reward that the club got. You know what I mean? They have seen trophies. They have seen titles at the highest level. 5 league titles and 2 Champions Leagues. Say no more about it. If Arsenal had bollocks, they would go in, say, here's the money, we will pay you more money. Come to us, Conte. That's it. Leno is shit. I mean, it doesn't matter how long he's been at Spurs. He'd super teams at Chelsea and Inter Milan. If Conte can't go Arsenal, he will send players to fit the system just like Arteta is offloading from. Conte needs time and he's worth backing. Arteta hasn't progressed thus far as a club. 4th place in progress, should be fighting for the title. SSB28, hello. How are you getting on, man? Long time no see. Welcome back. Long time no see, man. Welcome back. Little conversation going on here about Arteta and Antonio Conte. Maybe bringing him to Arsenal. Let me know what you think about that. Conte needs money to compete. Not true. A lot of managers do that. Mikel, well, he just sells best players. Look at what the gobshite has sold Martinez for one Auba, Guendouzi, etc. I've been working, laugh out loud. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's hard to find time when you're working all the time. Huh? It's hard to find time. With a veal, that's precisely the point. They should be. Yo, man, what's good? Yeah, man, what's happening with you? Welcome along to the live stream. I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're doing good. Conte is actually a manager. Experience, Arteta just cones. Yeah, and then everyone runs around the cones. He just puts out the cones and then they run around them like sheep. Like an episode of Father Ted. McMahon says, it doesn't matter. Are you serious? Has Conte even had a full season yet? That's the thing, like, I mean, Conte now in the new season, you'll see he's going to make moves in the summer. He's going to have those couple of months to get things organised. And they're going to come out of the traps quick. I mean, they're going to be a different proposition. And he has in Harry Kane, a proven goal scorer, a proven striker. What am I doing today? I'm doing absolutely nothing today. I'm just sitting on the sofa, minding my money. I have like a wedding in my country, in Ireland, in 3 weeks' time. So I bought my flights today for that. So I'm going to be flying from Stansted to Kerry Airport and then go to the wedding and then back. Very important that I go there for that. So I've that going on in a couple of weeks. Today I'm doing nothing. Like I've worked 5 days in a row, so I'm kind of chilling out, kicking back, relaxing. My new job is going good. Thanks for asking. My new job is going good, Joanne. I'm happy. I prefer it to the old job I had. I'm more suited working in a hotel. That is kind of my niche. I'm front of house. So anything from reception to the restaurant to the bar to the breakfast period, I tend to come in early. They have me working from 7 to 2 or 7 to 3, and I help out with the breakfasts. Um, I'm happy at the job. I'm happy to be there. I like the job, and I like the people I'm working with. There's some good people working there, some nice people, and I'm treated with respect. So all in all, I'm very happy, and I'm glad to be there. Low key, when the Pep Club duopoly breaks, I think it will be Arsenal and Spurs challenging for the title. Chelsea still leads no more, and Man United is a circus. John Smith, I think Delboy's going to the Leeds match. You should meet him. Yeah, I actually planned to do that. I was texting him. I have his number. I could actually be his cameraman if he attacks Robbie again. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm working in the area close to the stadium, so maybe after work or I can go over there. If it's a 3 p.m. kickoff, not a problem. The game yesterday was an earlier kickoff, and if it's a 3 p.m. kickoff, not a problem. I can go over there and kick it. That's basically it. But my new job is going well. I'm happy. I'm happy there. I'm getting treated nicely. I'm getting treated well. So it's going well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. It's going well. It's going well. Can't complain. But I could, but no one would listen. So yeah, we'd have to see how things go. I need a good stretch. Fuck. 5 days in a row working. I'm still getting back into working full time. Like last year, I didn't work for 6 months. Longer. I was out of work for a long time. I was in Venezuela for 6 months not working. Before that, I couldn't find a job until March. So that's like January, February, December, January, February. Then like 9 months last year or so, I haven't had a job. So yeah, I'm getting back into working full time. It's been good. It's good for me. I like early shift at work. It's good. It's interesting. So I'm just relaxing back, chilling out. Lots of planes landing and taking off from Heathrow today. I'd love to be on one of them going somewhere. America. I'd love to go to the United States. But a lot of people tuning in right now. Welcome along to the live stream, guys. Dave, did you watch the Tyson fight last night? I saw the highlights of it, man. Didn't like. Yeah, I saw the highlights, but I predicted before the fight. Not to say I can predict everything and I'm right all the time, but it's just Tyson Fury was a bit heavier than him, like the weigh-ins. That weight, it makes a difference, strength, pushing him around a bit. It just made a difference. And the uppercut was a cracker. It was actually right on the chin. I mean, it went up like, it didn't crack in deep. It went up off the chin. It was right on the money. It was a cracking punch. I mean, he threw one, kind of blocked him, and then came up with the other one and cracked him. But he's a bit stronger, Fury. I knew he would win, and obviously his mentality, he's a bit crazy. Yeah, now he's thinking of retiring. He promised his wife the last time that the last fight he had would be the last one, like before the Wembley fight. That was meant to be his last one. But he wanted to come and treat the fans at Wembley to something special. 94,000 turned out. Hey bro, gotta go. Gotta catch up with you guys again. Joanna says Dave, our debate is an all else. I think McMahon says Dave. See you later, man. Thank you for tuning in, yeah? Take care of yourself. All the best. Come on, you gooners. Peace. See you next time, man. Alright, guys. Feeling the love, feeling the love. Yeah, time for me to relax again and just let this YouTube thing just take over. I'm kind of like Troops, I just kind of chill out. Jeez, I saw he was back in London again for the game yesterday, Troops. I mean, how many times has he flown from New York to London and back in the last 2 years? He must have flown back 25 times. Well, not that many, but like 15 times. He's flown from New York to London. I mean, he flies it all the time. Because he's living in New York now, back to London again. You know what I mean? To watch the game yesterday. I mean, he's probably heading back to New York now today. It's madness. Madness. It's across the water like there's no tomorrow. The man's got money. I mean, to be able to afford all of that. I doubt Fury is retiring, to be honest. He's a crazy guy, but there is too much money left on that table with the Anthony Joshua fight. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Definitely. I mean, the way he says he's retiring. Those barstool checks must be nice for Troops. I'm sure they are. What are your plans for the week? My plans for the week? I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have Thursday off, and then I need to check the rest of my hours. My wife and myself have only been here like maybe 4 months, so we're still settling financially. This and that, of course, we have to be careful. London is expensive, and we don't get out much and have a chance to do much. We're just working, and then we're here at home. So we'll have to see. But it's going to take us a while to settle into London. I mean, coming up to December, we should be a little bit more settled. The end of this year, then next year, we'll have another run at it. Steady in our jobs, making a little bit of money. But we need to settle into life here, And we have a room share here in a house. It's not ideal, the husband and wife. I would like a little studio or something in London, but it's hard to find a place. It's not the money situation, it's just actually finding a place. It's quite difficult, to get your own little place in London. There seems to be a lot of people looking for places now. But we need to get our own little place closer to where we work. A little studio flat would be nice for us. Our own little place, you know what I mean? It would also be good for my YouTube channel because more space. She can do her thing, I can do mine. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let's see what happens, yeah. But if anyone knows of any cheap studio flats around London, or they know anybody, let me know. I would appreciate it. I'm off for 2 weeks from work, which is good for me. Yeah, lucky. You're lucky, man. You're lucky. I hope you're going somewhere, doing something. Go to the United States if you can, man. You know what I mean? Have a nice holiday in America. Whereabouts in London? Yeah, Camden, Islington, Angel. It can be anywhere really once it's not too far outside. You know what I mean? It can be like zone 1, zone 2, but obviously like the cheaper areas, maybe Kilburn, Camden, Seven Sisters, Finsbury Park. I looked at like a little studio at Finsbury Park recently. I'm still waiting back to hear about that. They're doing like reference checks. I don't think we're going to get it, but I saw a place at Finsbury Park. Not the nicest area of the city, I'm going to say. I gotta say, but it's all right there. Safe enough, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But yeah, one of maybe the cheaper areas, but a little bit close to the underground. That's what we need because we're over here in Putney. We need to take a bus to the underground or overground. It's like to the rail or to the thing. When the traffic is bad, it's incredible. But I'm working at 7 o'clock in the morning these days. So when I head into work, there's no traffic. So it's nice and easy. But I can take the bus all the way. It takes a bit of time, but it's cheap. But yeah. I kind of sense what out the Highbury apartments. Jesus. If I win the lotto, I'll buy the Emirates and then I'll go to America and I'll be like Josh Kroenke. But yeah, we're looking for little studio apartments or little room shares. Even a room share we'll do once it's a start for us and it's a bit closer to where we work. Because coming in where we are now, it takes forever to get in and get out. It's a very long day getting to and from work. So that's what we're looking for. So if anybody knows of anything, we're looking everywhere, but it's not that easy right now. A little studio apartment would be nice, a little bit closer to our jobs.
Save money on the transport and save time, and it would just be that bit easier for us. Have our own little place. Like, this is a room share now. It's a bit, it's okay. People are nice. There's a little bit of noise now and again at night, but once it doesn't wake my wife up when she's got the early shifts, things are grand. You know what I mean? But it's tough enough. It's tough enough to find a place. It's no joke. Definitely not. And like, I have an Irish WhatsApp. I have an Irish Facebook group. I'm part of it, and I joined it. And like, the amount of Irish people that are coming over to London and looking for places, it's like every day. Like, so there's a lot of people looking for a lot of places. It's not easy. So hopefully we can find a place that's a little bit closer to where we work. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'm going to go with this live stream, I think, till 2 o'clock. I mean, until 2 hours, coming up to 12. And then I'm going to knock it on the head and watch a bit of Netflix or something. See what's going on. And that's going to be it. Come to Norfolk. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to knock this live stream on in now in a minute. I got a bit of a headache. So I'm going to up to Norfolk to stroke the cats. That'll be it. What would Warren say? Warren would get jealous. I mean, there's no point, you know what I mean, creeping up on his lady. The Warrenator, Warralicious, Warremus Prime. I call him Warremus Prime, or Warralicious. The War Dog. Wow, looking at my early YouTube videos there, shocking stuff. My wife always looks at it and laughs. Shocking stuff, man. My early content, guys, on YouTube was absolutely abysmal. I mean, shocking. Frightening. Pure crap. Everyone has got to start somewhere. I looked like I was reading the news in some of the videos. I was just like recording and uploading. I had a script on paper and everything. I looked like I was reading the news. God, I thought I was somebody important. Sometimes the camera and the video started for like 30 seconds, and then I would walk on stage in front of the camera and start talking like I was something important. Ah, man, my content, 2018, shocking stuff. He gonna start it off in his car. Fuck, I'd say he didn't look as stupid as me though. That'd be great on constipation. I think it would blow your head off. Just playing the drums. Just cracking on till the 2 hour mark. Maybe I can just leave this play and you all just watch it and I'm not here. And then I get the watch hours maybe. Maybe that's an idea for you. Maybe that's something you would be interested in. If you want, I can do that, guys. I'm just going to switch off here. Wow, I jumped up to 8 people watching. But yeah, welcome along to my live stream, guys. I see there's 6 people watching now. I hope you enjoyed the game yesterday. What do you make of the result, and what do you think of Arsenal's chances for top 4? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about that. But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking of just like stopping me on this feed and letting it go and seeing how many people actually watch and tune in and get the watch time for that. just to I'll have to really start doing that when I'm monetized. Manipulate YouTube. Bit of manipulation. Nothing wrong with it. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Simple as. That's basically it. Alright, I'm going to knock off, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, I'm thinking of just knocking myself off the screen. But by all means, if you want to just let this play, you don't have to watch it. You can just reduce it and put it in the corner, yeah. But at least then I can get the hours for it. I think Arsenal may scrape 4th place, but I still have my doubts. We have a chance. We have a chance now. We're in 4th at the moment. 2 points ahead of the Scum. We have a chance. We'll have to see how that works out. The Scum of course, for those of you that don't know, are Spurs. 2 points ahead of the Scum. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think we can scrape it. But man, we need to do some serious investment in the new year. I mean, in the summertime, in the new season. But yeah, I'm thinking of knocking off this live stream now, guys. But if you want to keep watching it, like, you can minimize it and just let you're still, you know what I mean? I'm just not going to be active with it, but I might just leave it run and get that extra watch time, because that's what I'm all about. Let's see. No one's going to be watching it anyway, so let's see. It might work. I'm always trying to scam YouTube. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Like I said, I'm going to leave this open and let the watch hours clock up. And see you next time, guys. Peace.